One sign that you are an extremely handsome man. Have you ever wondered if you are actually more attractive than you think? Most men look into the mirror and judge themselves by sharp features, a jawline, or body shape. But the truth is, being extremely handsome isn't always about having perfect symmetry or movie star looks. It's about something deeper, something that quietly reveals itself in the way people behave around you. And today, I'm going to take you through one undeniable sign that you are an extremely handsome man. But instead of just saying it in one line, I want to walk you through it, slowly, carefully, so you can see yourself in the details and know for sure. That sign is this. White right pointing backhand index. People treat you differently, often in ways they can't explain, because your presence silently commands attention. Let's break this down. 1. The silent power of presence. When a man is extremely handsome, he doesn't even need to speak to capture attention. You may notice that when you walk into a room, conversations pause ever so slightly. People look at you for a second longer than they look at others. Sometimes they even look away quickly, almost like they got caught staring. This isn't because you're loud, or showing off, or trying to be noticed. It happens naturally. It's your presence. Your face, your posture, the way your features sit on you, it creates an aura that people pick up on subconsciously. Handsome men don't always realize this. They just think, why do people glance at me like that? But that's the first clue. 2. The subconscious reactions. You can measure how handsome you really are not by what people say but by what they do. Women might suddenly fix their hair or adjust their clothes when you're around, even if they don't talk to you. Men might become a little more competitive or try to prove themselves when you're nearby. Strangers, even those who don't know you, often show subtle respect or curiosity in their body language. All of these are subconscious responses. They aren't thinking about it. They're just reacting. And if this happens to you often, it's not a coincidence. 3. Why handsomeness is felt, not just seen. Being extremely handsome is not just about a chiseled jawline or clear skin. It's about how all your features, your height, your posture, your eyes, your smile, your energy, fit together into something harmonious. Think of it this way. Some men might not even look like supermodels in pictures, but in real life, they feel magnetic. People feel drawn to them. That's because real-life attraction is felt more than it's seen. It's the way your energy fills a room. It's the way your face looks when you make eye contact. It's the confidence you project without even speaking. If you are extremely handsome, people feel you before they fully see you. 4. The social advantage. Here's where the sign becomes even more obvious. Handsome men often receive unspoken social advantages. Strangers are friendlier to you without knowing why. People assume you're more capable, confident, and even trustworthy just by how you look. Opportunities come more easily, whether it's at work, in friendships, or in dating. But here's the catch, most extremely handsome men don't realize this advantage. They think it's normal. They believe, oh, people are just nice to everyone. No. They're not. They're nice to you because of how you look. If you notice that people often give you the benefit of the doubt, smile at you for no reason, or treat you with extra respect, you're probably a lot more handsome than you think. 5. The strange effect on relationships. Another hidden sign of extreme handsomeness is how complicated relationships can feel. Sometimes women hesitate to approach you because they assume you're out of their league. Sometimes men get defensive around you, even if you've done nothing wrong. Sometimes friends joke about your looks, but underneath the humor is a subtle recognition of your attractiveness. You may even notice jealousy at times. Not because you're arrogant or showing off, but simply because your existence makes others compare themselves. This can be confusing if you're humble. You may wonder, why are they acting strange with me? The answer is simple: your handsomeness shifts the dynamics in ways people can't control. 6. The mirror is lying to you. Here's a truth few men know: the mirror often hides how handsome you really are. Why? Because when you look at yourself, you see every tiny flaw. You focus on the pimple, the wrinkle, the uneven beard, the tired eyes. But when others look at you, they don't see details. They see the whole picture, the energy, the balance, the way everything fits together. That's why people might say, "You're so handsome," and you dismiss it, thinking they're exaggerating. But they're not. They're seeing you the way you can't see yourself. So, if you constantly underestimate your looks, but people's reactions tell a different story, believe them, not the mirror. 7. The one defining sign. Now let's come back to the one big sign we started with. White right pointing back hand index. People treat you differently, without you trying, simply because your presence draws attention. This can show up in many ways. People glance at you more often. Strangers smile at you. Women get shy or playful around you. Men act competitive or curious. You feel like others notice you, even when you're quiet. This is not something you can fake. It's not about dressing a certain way or trying too hard. It happens naturally when you are extremely handsome. 8. The responsibility of handsomeness. Being handsome is not just a blessing, it's also a responsibility. Because people notice you more, your actions carry more weight. A smile can inspire someone. A kind word can change someone's day. But the opposite is also true: arrogance or cruelty from a handsome man cuts deeper than from anyone else. If you are extremely handsome, life will often give you easier doors to walk through. But how you walk through them, that's where your character comes in. True greatness is when a handsome man combines his looks with kindness, intelligence, and confidence. That's when he becomes unforgettable. 9. The final reflection. So, what does this all mean for you? If you've ever noticed that people treat you differently, if you've ever felt that your presence draws attention, even without trying, if you've ever had strangers glance at you, smile at you, or act nervous around you, then yes, this is the one powerful sign that you are an extremely handsome man. And here's the secret: you don't need to do anything extra to prove it. You don't need validation from the mirror, or likes on social media, or constant compliments. Your handsomeness reveals itself in the silent, subtle reactions of the world around you. That's the truth. Sparkles, remember this: being handsome is not just about what's on your face, it's about the effect your presence has on people. If the world reacts to you differently, if your energy captures attention without effort, then you are more than just attractive. You are extremely handsome. Welcome to Psychology Fact. If you're curious about the hidden truths of the mind and heart, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a fact that could change the way you see life.